Okay, so, but because of that, let's begin so that we can get as much play as possible. So, to give a brief reminder and basically to say to Zach what has happened, our party of heroes has been informed by Goldbane and his company, his crew, that they investigated a small makeshift camp on the beach in search for survivors. They did found some undead, which they disposed, and they have mentioned that there was a cave entrance that turned out to be underwater, like submerged, and that entrance has led you to something that looks like a abandoned for a long time temple, in which you have battled against undead, hostile water elementals, and some blight spawns, which are aberrations. And we have finished the session exactly on point where I informed you about the abilities of your enemies, as it's probably gonna be, which are cerebric fungi, basically weird looking fungoid plants. And also one more thing for Zach. Actually, there will be two more things. There was a little bit of downtime right after you have taken over the stronghold. The party had 3 or 4 days, I think. 4 days of downtime in which they rested, recuperated, helped the local forces, your guild members, other survivors of the expedition, in building up defenses and essentially trying to refit the former Kobold stronghold into their own base of operations. Party has been chewed up a little bit by Greenstalker, the head ranger, and there was a scene that the party pointed to Axrak as for a reason why they attacked, and Greenstalker was like, how convenient. But the perpetrator is dead.
I'm going to take a break from living so I don't get braided, yeah.
Yeah.
I was joking yesterday how you described the afterlife as like a beach kind of idea. I was just saying Azrak's just like sitting there on like a beach chair, little umbrella over him, holding like a martini or something.
No, that was coconut.
Oh yeah, coconut.
Don't forget the low umbrella in the drink.
Exactly.
Although we'll get to that in just a moment, because you will have an option to figure out what did you see in the meantime, because the option that you have picked allows you to have a chance to get something interesting. And also one more thing, Donut might change it again. He might return to Coron, but for this run he decided to play as Nero de Costia, but probably in character you get acquainted. And yeah, I'm gonna just to give you, but yeah, you will be like full health. I'm just gonna move your token how you would have arrived to the party, because let's say it was like maybe some sort of premonition, or maybe you just decided to follow in their
Run
footsteps.
away from getting scolded.
Follow in their footsteps. So essentially you will be starting combat here. This is where you'll be starting on your initiative order. As to the side you'll be seeing your party obviously being engaging in some combat with weird planetoid figures, and you bypass the carnage that was this main temple with ghouls. But yeah, just before we get to the combat itself, you have a choice. You can oh, actually I need to, because they have 18, so that's because we rolled the same, so I need to like see what's the tiebreaker. 07. Descending. Oh, okay, so they are still before you. So, you can pick one of the following keywords and they will determine what did you manage to see interesting as your spirit trek around this obviously weird new land. So the keywords are book, tower, spectre, and monastery.
I'll do Spectre.
Spectre.
All
You see
right.
a giant squid.
All right. So I remind me, but I think Azrak was in the party when you have found those bodies of the mummified bodies of kobolds. That one of you have like analyzed that they were essentially killed by basically their strength being drained.
Yes.
Yeah. So Azrak, as you are idly wandering about on this land and in this weird ghostly dimension, there are some other things that are going on around you, but in this land, in this dimension, plane of existence, however you want to call it, your focus is not as the same, so you need to you may be noticing on the side that there are like modes of energy, modes of just idly flying about, going into one direction, but this is not what catches your attention. What is of most importance is that, and because you found those bodies earlier, you do recognize because you find two similar sites. And because as a ghost you don't have the same movement speed, so this doesn't happen in the similar... It's still on the island where you have landed, but it's like in different sections, like many hours away from there. But you do find similar scenes, as in like small patrol-like hunting groups of either kobolds or goblins or lizard folk or orcs that are... Their bodies are like twisted, looking. Their faces are in frozen, like horrified, like look of pure dread as they were killed, and the method of death is, because you have already seen this before, you don't have to roll for heal to figure this out, that they were slaughtered by their strength essentially being drained. And then something that even you, who is hardened battle trained warrior, and I need to ask, are you actually immune to fear, or as a condition, or...
I don't think so. I just have bonuses to it and am an orc. Yeah, I'm not immune to fear.
Oh, right. So, and actually, hold on. Apologies, sorry. I just need to open one more thing because this thing actually has a character sheet. Fuck, where is it? Sorry. Here. Actually, I should have just opened it like that. Please tell me this thing is an aura. You serious? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay, and then switch scenes, and then as you're like, for whatever reason, you are following this trail, you finally see it stalking throughout the shadows of the woods, of the mountains. You see, you are not an expert, or probably you know something about undead, but that's because this knowledge has been imparted to you by the guild or by the order that you serve. Some basic knowledge about the creatures that you might face. You never heard about, and you probably guessed that there might be some large undead, but this ghost, this specter is gargantuan. You cannot even be sure if from what type of creature it was created, but you see a gargantuan incorporeal undead that is like swirling throughout, and even in this dimension that you are, it's living, it's like aura, this soul, not even soul, but this like essence is malevolent, pulsing with dark necromantic energies, and you are a warrior that it's trained to look fear in the eyes and spin in its face, but seeing that creature, well, it does have a frightful presence, and you may attempt to roll a will save. Wait, what?
Let me check.
Willpower? I mean, yeah, and you do have some sort of bonuses here.
Well, my straight whiz is indeed -2. I thought I had bonuses to will. Let me check.
Does Warlord get bonuses to will? No, it doesn't.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
No.
No, it gets. We should be level 4, so it should only be it should be +1 to your will. Alright.
Wait, or level 4? You said? I'm still level
Yeah.
3. So yeah. So
Oh,
that'd be a 1.
Oh, facepalm.
We must have leveled while I was gone.
Fuck, I forgot to actually write in chat that. Yeah, you guys are on. Yeah, after. Actually. Fuck. Because I did give you level up when you taken the stronghold. So maybe I didn't write, because I think when you taken the stronghold I said that you level up. I think you were Derzach, or. I mean.
Fuck, I know.
Yeah, sorry.
All I know is that
probably
it's level
I probably should have reminded you. Sorry.
But yeah, that's still. Yeah.
I mean, it will be fine if like you can like level up character in the meantime.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, even with some bonuses, I'm gonna put it this way. Some portion of your instinct, rather, I'm gonna treat it as a player, even if you rolled natural 20, this would not be enough to beat the DC.
Oh,
This
natural 20 would be that.
Dear.
This creature is something that should not exist in this era. This creature is something unlike you have ever seen before, and without any doubt right now, this thing is active on this island, or at the very least in this general area enclosed here with you. I mean with you as in with the entire expedition. And this experience have shaken you greatly. Normally you would be like frightened for 5d6 rounds, but this is like more like a fluff-wise that you have seen something that managed to shake you to the very core of your being. Perhaps maybe it was even like one of the last things that you have seen before your spirit trek has ended and you have returned to your body. So I'm gonna give you like one more thing. You can make a knowledge religion check. Do remember that you do have like one free rank in all knowledge skills, so you probably should have it. Okay, with 14, I'm gonna give you this one more thing. You do recall that as an incorporeal creature, specters or shadows, they tend to not really like natural sunlight, like daylight, and most of them are like operating at night because they are like powerless in daylight. Mind you, it's not entirely sure, it's hard to gauge in this, you know, spiritual realm, in this like afterlife echo vision that you have, being part of from your body, if this is day or night, but you do have a solid feel that you witnessed this probably in the like daylight, and this gargantuan being, this spectre, this killing shadow, is not powerless. Sure, there is like a little bit of maybe not slowness, but it's not in like peak condition, but it can act. But in relation to the player, like this creature does have something that gives it, like it can act normally, but it takes some penalties to some rolls. But yeah, this is the gist of it, what you get from choosing Spectre keyword.
Alright then.
Alright, so as for the rest of the party, you probably would hear on one hand as like, you know, gearing into combat, the fungi start shrieking. Probably some of you who have like good perception would hear like heavy footsteps coming from the corridor behind you, as a known figure to most of you appears, and we can properly enter combat. Nero de Costia, you begin.
Let's go. Nero goes to. Let's have a look here. So, yeah, go to here, and as is a blade glows.
Provoke.
Do they have reach?
Cerebri fungi have a reach of 15 feet with their tendrils.
Oh, those bastards. Then yeah, Nero would provoke from, I think. Yeah, he would provoke from
This
with the
one,
way
I
he's
think.
going. Yeah, that one.
Yep. Okay. I mean, you would know how to like move because you rolled well enough that you do know that they have reach. I pretty much set a lot of stuff for them, for their abilities.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just can't
So that's
physically
one.
get in them.
Yeah. So that's one tendril attack. I mean, they don't have like a big range, big bonus to, but I don't say they don't have big bonus, and I roll 19.
Ah, that just about hits.
All right. Okay, so that's plus pull, but I mean they don't need to pull you because you're already.
I'm already close enough.
Okay. Yeah, you're already close enough. So yeah, I mean that triangle doesn't hurt as much. It only takes. Okay,
Max damage.
5 points of damage, but it's only D4.
Off to a good start. As Nero goes to activate 2 of his abilities. He's going to be activating Rising Zenith and Regal Blade, which is going to look like a clusterfuck of numbers. So 17 when using Rising Zenith does that hits.
17 does hit.
Okay, thank God. So that is 12, 15, 20, 22 doubled thanks to Rising Zenith. So 44.
God damn. Okay. Yeah, they don't have anything. Okay, so essentially instantly vaporize this poor fungus.
Yep, okay, cool. That's my turn.
Okay, seeing what happened, this one will not move. It doesn't have to because it has all the potential targets in range. Yeah. This one unleashes a shrill scream of madness. Its weird white mouth that's bisecting the bulb's crown unleashes this like shriek. All of you within 30 feet of range. So essentially everyone except for Azrak. Please make me DC 15 will save. This is a sonic mind affecting effect.
Just give me a moment.
Nero, fail. Zixos, fail. Zilol, fail.
I
Yes,
use made sense.
so this is not a poison. Okay, Cheruk, you save. Everyone else, you are nauseated for D4 rounds.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Oh, thank heavens.
So sadly only for 1 round.
I recall nauseating is quite the crippling condition.
Successful touch attack.
Find that. Is it nauseating? No, I think it's sickened, aren't I?
Okay.
Stated move action, nothing
However,
more.
the other one. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's
It's-
fucking crippling.
It's gonna approach you and yeah, it's making it's going to use its touch of madness. It's attempting a touch attack
Oh no.
with its bite because I think actually let me double check. I don't think you have to like. Yeah. Okay, so it's attempting to make a bite attack, but this is will be a touch attack as a part of like touch of madness.
Okay.
So this will be against your touch AC.
Okay.
Bite with that much. Okay.
That hits.
All right. So because that hits you. Okay, so please make me a DC 14 will save.
Haha.
Okay, you managed to pass. You are not dazed for 4 rounds. So,
Thank God for that.
on the other hand, cerebral fungi have that at will. So, okay, now. Oh, actually, you probably on the UN Zixos on the edge of your vision, you would see and hear 2 more fungi uprooting themselves from the ground. Actually, no, sorry. But they look slightly different. These ones actually, they grow from a bed of tentacular roots, and you actually see what's specific about them is that deep violet tendrils slither out of the dozens of fissures in its pointed cap. And they essentially will make a full round action here in combat, making a double move. They are slow creatures, so that's as far as they can go.
All right.
And yeah, that will be Azrak's turn.
So I have to ask: is this difficult terrain or anything?
Technically, this is like I mean, this is a rubble portion of it, so. I mean, I imagine you asking because you're thinking if you can like charge through it.
No, I can't even charge through it. I'd have to take a run action to get anywhere close to the fight. It'll just take me that much longer if it's rough terrain.
Okay.
I think we just be right back. I got food.
Yep.
Question: how's your acrobatics look like? Acrobatics or athletics? I'm forgetting which the Pathfinder has and which D&D has.
It's acrobatics and -4.
Write it in.
You know
Can you mark out which squares are rough terrain? If so.
Yeah, I'm gonna point it with red. Okay, so I would say this.
All right. Well, I move up to there and double move.
Alright. Yeah, because this essentially is that this is like water and this was like a collapsed portion and you're like going upwards, like uphill.
It makes sense. I understand.
In this case, because this is like some sort of collapse down thing. Okay, Fungus Weird. This beautiful motherfucker is gonna also unleash its special attack, because why the fuck not?
I came back.
Is there a way for me to get everyone?
Here's the question.
Sad face. Because that's the... Actually... I'm trying to... Yeah, but at the most I think I can only get... Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, it doesn't have reach, so... Ah, fuck it. Like that. Ah, well. Actually, no, sorry. Let's see, because either the target that just destroyed one of the fungi, or maybe the biggest thing. Because I do recall, Zil, you are enlarged still, right? Or should I make your token smaller because that went away?
I think we moved fast enough to him to still be enlarged, but
Yeah, just to make sure that I'm not forgetting to like. Okay, so either the big target or Nero. So 1, 0, 2, Nero. Alright, so instead, I think it started here, so instead it would move like that. And actually, there's even that because fucking. Okay, so it's like slithering a little bit. And sorry, this took so long. Slithering a little bit, and what it does is that it slithers, huffs, and then it unleashes a puff of greenish yellow spores in a 10-foot cone. Essentially trying to make it in a way that both Zilol and Cheryuk are being in range. And both of you can make, unless you are immune to sleep.
I'm not an elf.
Alright, so please make me DC 15 will save.
And not fortitude?
No, this is will.
Alright.
I think I did. Yeah, essentially you also learned, like, because your knowledge checks were good enough that you learned that contrary to sleep spell, the thing that this fungus has doesn't actually have a limit of. I mean, wouldn't the cone originate from this?
no. 5 feet and then 10 feet.
Yeah, but
This would be 15
that's
feet.
still part of the token. Don't you like start cone here?
You do. You start
Hmm.
from a square in front of it.
Yeah.
Sure. Then what's a 5 feet cone? Anyway, no matter.
I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure that's how you Pathfinder cone. Yeah, I'm checking the page, and you never
Sure.
like you don't start from the token itself. It's like
Alright, makes sense.
spell or effect point of origin, like that. It has like a visual guide. Sadly, both Zilol and Cheryuk fail. So essentially, you both fall asleep as per the sleep spell.
Oh no.
Which means, I mean, you do. Sleeping creatures are helpless. Slapping or wounding awakens an affected creature, but normal noise does not. Awakening a creature is a standard action. Okay. So either if you get injured, if someone attacks you, or if someone spends a standard action to wake you up, you basically wake up, and I will be able to use that in 4 rounds. Okay, so Azarak is beginning to run or like crawl from this hard terrain, sees two of his teammates being hit by this like cloud of puff smoke, and then just like fall asleep. Alright. Sadly, Zilol, you are sleeping. Alright, Zixus.
End turn, or rather move back a bit and then end turn. That's my turn. Since I am nauseated and I can't do anything. BRB.
I need to double check
BRB
like,
here,
if
just-
nauseated like makes it so.
Nauseated makes you only able to take a move action, nothing else.
Yeah.
Ha!
If it had been 4 rounds, I don't think we could have done anything before we died. Either way, that's my turn. Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's true. But yeah, because that's only for 1 round, so yeah, okay. Cherik also sleeping. Nero. I think we're also like fighting off the nausea.
Yep. So
Unless you have something that can use your move action for something else than moving.
I'm gonna fucking provoke twice. I have an idea. I can still take a 5. Oh, I can't even fucking do that, can I? Fuck. Just gonna take a 5-foot step to here, honestly, and that's my turn.
All right. And I need to double check. Because I think once per day. Okay, so I believe this one. I think this one uses his thing. So so how to say that the thing has been used? I think I'm gonna use this token to show that he already used his thing, because thankfully the Star Shriek they can only use once per day. And they're gonna be making their double move. However, all right. No, it's actually gonna just come right up and attempt another Touch of Madness attack. Which again, with a bite, it's trying to hit your touch AC, Nero. 21.
Yep.
Touch AC, so please make me a DC 14 will save.
Okay, thank
Alright.
God. Oh.
You have passed again. Okay, they have moved. You know what? This fucking thing is will try to make a attack against a helpless target, which is Zillow. With a bite, trying to make a coup de grace. For 18 to hit, would that be enough?
Coup de grace is an auto hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just flat out crit damage, and then they need to roll a fort
okay.
save.
Yeah, because it only moves 5 feet, yeah, so it can like this. So 1d6 plus 2.
Only 1d6? Oh, I see. It'd probably be... Are you doubling it or rolling it again?
I'm pretty sure we did that. We just doubled the damage.
Well, I know our sheets roll it, so...
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh well.
So that'd be...
Just gonna try to recall
13, so...
because coup de grace also happened last time with the ghouls, and I'm trying to. Oh well.
DC 23, 10 plus damage dealt.
You got this, Zillow. Fucking hell, he has.
So he just takes 13 damage.
I do believe he wakes up too, no?
Yeah,
Yes.
because that was taken. Damage taken.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, that's all from them. Azrak.
A double move. Actually, no, I'll double move to there. To there.
Alright. Yeah, you are. I'm gonna delete that later. Okay. So the round of this goes away. The which thing it might focus on? Because it has many juicy targets. Okay, so 1 Azrak, 2... Actually, no, because the big guy is... Okay, so 1 Azrak, 2 Zil. Okay, for some reason, seeing the big guy, this weird fungus is gonna rush up to you. Or just like slither up to you in a way that goes like that. So it might, because it doesn't have reach, so it moved like that.
And that should provoke from me.
What?
Alright,
Nom 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 nom.
let me see, does it
Jesus.
has anything? No. Yeah, 30 does hit. However, I don't think the sneak attack damage would apply, right? Or
Would he be expecting it?
I mean, mechanically would it like trigger, because I don't think he has like a flank per se, so. But still.
No, it wouldn't be flanking.
I
Nah.
forgot to do something, but I just don't think it would be now.
Oh,
I can give an extra square flanking.
I don't think. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Alright,
Oh
okay.
well.
So that's 30 points of damage, which this thing just a large chunk of its like body weird fungal matter is being taken out of Zero. However, this is still alive and it will attempt to despite the terrible fucking damage that it just received, attempt to bite Azrak. And that's
was
against
looking for-
normal, I see.
I was looking for truffles.
Yeah. 25 to hit.
That is currently a hit. Let me check something real quick. So that one's +4, which would make it break even. So we will attempt an Iron Shield counter.
Alright.
So let's see. I'm gonna check my shield bonus real quick. My shield bonus is +3, so this would going to be at +3. And sadly, 22 does not beat 25, so it gets through.
Alright. So, despite your best effort, somehow this weird thing manages to strike you with its bite, dealing 9 points of damage. And I believe because it says that it's like plus something, so it may attempt fuck, where is it? Plus grab, so I believe that means it may attempt to... Yeah, as a free action without provoking an attack of opportunity, it attempts to grapple you. Or rather, attempts to start a grapple as per the rules, so... It has a bonus to that, so it's gonna roll +12 to start a grapple. But I don't believe 15 is beating your CMD.
Let me check. It does not.
Yeah. Alright. So it tries to tag you, but you like dig in the earth and it doesn't. You don't allow to be grappled. Zillow.
Alright, I'm going to take 5-foot step forward.
You didn't even manage to get a good nap before something tried to like bite you like an angry mosquito.
Well, now, to unleash that fury. Alright, we're gonna go from left to right with this. Is
Okay,
it
so-
still alive?
So Fungus Weird, the first one, right?
Yeah.
That confirms, before your attack, it had 9 hit points left. So
pissed me
51
off.
damage, fucking hell.
It pissed me off because it put me to sleep. Alright, now for the little guy.
Blendo.
It gets fucking exterminated. Okay, 28 hits for 22. Still alive. Albeit
Alright.
barely. 14 misses.
Alright.
17 hits. And that's enough to kill it.
Woohoo!
As you unleash your blender, suddenly portions of fungi starts flying about. Technically speaking, I'm just gonna like quote it, but it's not gonna be in effect because I'm gonna say that Zero killed it so hard that it's like doesn't apply in this round, in this case. Because normally this weird fungus has something like that, but yeah, it's eviscerated so much that it's doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think the crit kind of.
Yeah, it got overkilled.
Still, I like how you're going vegetarian.
I don't think that would work if it's straight up dead, which it very well might be.
Yeah,
I mean, no, it's supposed to regenerate it. I think he just tore it piece to piece.
Yeah, because it took 51 damage.
yeah, it's at minus 32, so its max hit points for this fight were 39, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's gone. I only quoted it, so like, as I said, it's not in effect. So, okay, so Zillow, that's your turn.
Yep.
Alright, Zixos managing to fight off the nausea. We are back in action. Zixos?
Why are you lagging?
Do
Roll
they
20.
have reach? They do have reach.
Roll 20 is lagging so badly for me. Trying really fucking hard to get this to work, but it's like so bad.
Yeah, just so you know, they have like 10 feet reach.
Yes, I appear to be trying to work my way around that. Okay,
It's fine.
we're dying.
Technical issues. Understandable.
Make an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yeah, I believe it will be from this one. No, only from this one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so this one attempts to strike you with one of its tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
Warring with +4. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
never mind.
Success nimbly. Yes. Success nimbly dodges underneath it, drawing his sword, extended by a blade of fire. Uh-huh. Did these guys have any damage resistance? Hmm.
They have immune plant traits, which I believe I did mention. Like, plant traits means that actually they do not have vulnerability to fire, which is
Yes, so
interesting.
surprising. Alright, as a first and foremost, I switch my stance. And then I do Tidal Blade. As I draw my weapon and make an attack. 28 versus AC for 20 damage to both of them.
To both of them, alright. It damages them heavily, however they are still alive.
In which case, that's my turn. As Sixos prepares to fight them both.
Let's see if they will be able to survive to hit you with one of their 4 attacks, but we'll see. Cheruk, I don't
I'm guessing-
believe anyone hit you.
No, I don't think so either.
Unless, but that would deal damage to you. Unless Zilol, as part of his full attack, last round would use one of its attack to hit you, but I'm not sure if he would do
Nope.
that.
I could say I can kick him. Because I do have hoof attacks.
Yeah, because that's an option to not waste standard action. But you actually have to like hit him to deal damage, because that awakens a creature.
Yeah, I don't want to hit him because I might kill him in one hit.
This is true.
I mean, could your hoof attack deal 28 points of damage?
Let's see. Let's see.
I mean, if not, that's fine. I just only mentioned that technically it is an option if you wanted to use it. Yeah, because otherwise, sadly, Cheruk is continuing to slumber in the dream realm. Proverbial dream realm. Okay. Nero. That one
Time for
fungi is still trying to bite you.
Time for an